Marianne Faithfull, Anna Wintour seated next to Nicolas Ghesquière. Totems, artist models, flowing femininity, sexual innuendos because this is Paris. Karine Roitfeld, Camélia Jordana, this is the Chloé Fall-Winter 2020 collection.
Je suis très heureux d'être là ce matin à nouveau.
Hello, I'm Luc Prigent. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see the fashion and the drama, the dresses and the designers. Please leave a comment and hit the notification cloche. Let's go to the Grand Palais. Ellie Goulding poses in front of monumental totems by the sculptor Marianne Verboom. Benches are simple and sophisticated, a bit like me. The intellectual benches to sit and think. Chloé benches. Slightly primitive sculptures on the totems, graphic flowers, pineapples, legs, checkerboards. Edward Henningful, the editor-in-chief of British Vogue, salutes Nicolas Ghesquière, who has not yet presented his Louis Vuitton collection.
Too much hysteria. I know.
No masks in sight, those were simpler times. This is a few days before the lockdown in France. People are fashion kissing with their fingers, blowing kisses and germs. Social distancing bisous.
Est-ce qu'on peut se toucher juste là, là? Que ça?
Our eternal British muse Alexa Chung is here, and of course, she's the funniest. She's our favorite.
Why is it important for you to be at Chloé's défilé today?
I just really like their clothes, and I think it represents the cool, elusive French girl that I think all Brits are sort of always searching for. I came because I like borrowing their clothes. Yeah.
And you're wearing Chloé today?
Sure am. It's freezing. It's underwear.
Marianne Faithfull is here with her signature melancholic voice of a wise priestess.
Oh, wonderful. Would you not?
Proof that anything can happen at fashion shows, Marianne Faithfull meets actress Lucy Boynton, who will act as Marianne Faithfull in a yet untitled biopic.
God, you Lucy. I'm honoured.
I mean, please. I don't even know where to begin, so thank you.
You're
I
the
told
first
you,
person
but I didn't
who's
show it to
understood
you.
me.
So that's
Take that
kind of
right up.
important, so
Thank you.
I'm really
Awkward or magic or both?
Hello.
Kate Bosworth, Fashion Kisses in-style editor-in-chief Laura Brown. Fashion Kisses! And the whole front row opens for, of course, Nana Wintour.
Yes, who is not take a picture?
Not good for the hair, not good for anything. Not good for the jewels.
I know, falling all over the place.
Camélia Jordana, Oulaya Amamra, Camilla Coelho, Derek Blasberg and Mel Ottenberg, Phoebe Collins-James. She smiles like it's the baptism of your cousin. She's so happy you can't imagine. Katie Holmes, the American actress. She smiles to Emmanuel Alt, editor-in-chief of Vogue Paris. She just can't afford to have a non-smiling picture of her taken. Karine Roitfeld arrives. I need to precise, this whole thing is happening at 10ish in the morning. And 10ish in the morning is a notion that doesn't exist for Parisians, like Karine Roitfeld.
Est-ce que c'est un événement pour vous d'être là chez Chloé ce matin?
C'est un événement pour moi parce que c'est la première fois depuis 2 ans et demi, donc c'est un grand événement. Pour être un early bird, je suis honnête, je la connais depuis longtemps, mais ça fait longtemps que je n'ai pas vu un de ses défilés. J'ai vu les premiers depuis, non.
Let's all give a round of applause to Karine for waking up today! Bravo Karine!
She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies.
Kaya opens the show with a very special soundtrack made for this show, music by Jackson and spoken words by Marianne Faithfull, reading poetry by Lord Byron. Poor Karine Roitfeld, our thoughts were with her. In her head, I bet it sounded like this.
Marianne
we asked her to do this collaboration. Jackson composed the music. We selected some English poems from 19th century. So yeah, it was a real collaboration. We started 2 months ago. Marianne is close to the house. You know, I'm amazed about how she's a woman that can understand the zeitgeist, the air du temps. She has done 22 albums. She has reinvented herself all the time. She's never at the place you expect her to be. She's not afraid of anything. She's not afraid of the unknown. She always restarts.
Oh, can we rewind to what Thierry from the PR team is saying? Okay, let's translate Thierry. Hey, Coco, come here! Look at me eyes! Everybody, shut up! Yes, Thierry just told the whole backstage to go quiet, so Natacha Ramsey-Levy is heard during her press junket. I know Thierry should regulate the traffic on the Place de l'Étoile. Look 2, the suit of the season with sleeves of a jumper cut on the sleeves of the jacket. Look 3, Lucy Takash, a hip-hop singer. The nails look like silver thorns, adding to the knives of her earrings. She's one of the 9 artists featured in the show. The face tattoo is not a Chloe styling effect, but hers. Mona Tugard with her nose ring and shell earrings. The title of the collection is If You Listen Carefully, I'll Show You How to Dance.
I think this collection is very personal and very intimate. I must say, like 2 months ago, we had this dinner at Sidaction and I had my artist friend all dressed in Chloe, and the energy of the table was so beautiful. This is what I wanted to share. It's personality who are individuals and who, in their art, in their life, they always do something new and question things, and I think that's, to me, emotion.
Frances Wilkes, artist in a Chloe suit with she badges. Look 9, Hayley Gates, model and actress who appeared in Uncut Gems and the 2017 David Lynch Twin Peaks, avec un collier au motif mystérieux, bracelet à épines au poignet et robe pure beige à galon discret. Look 6, Rila Fukushima, you saw her in Game of Thrones and Wolverine. Look 11, drawings by the artist Rita Ackerman. Look 12, our Gigi. Look 13, Pixie Geldof with a serious turtleneck and metallic leaves. Look 16, Steinberg. She manages to make white lace look edgy and menacing. Look 20, passage 20, le plexus solaire à l'air libre et le short qui dit « Je suis libre ». 22, Kiki Williams with badges. One of them is a nipple. Laura Mullen in the print clashes of cashmere motifs. Tang Hee wearing a skirt with motifs of fruits cut in halves. And you could see there a sexual innuendo. 26, Sophie Quella. Her friends call her Soph. She's obsessed by Louis de Funès. Grace Hartzell with a giant new Chloe bag. Sarah Dahl wearing a Chloe Rita Ackerman bottle bag and a belted suit. The neck of her shirt looks like a flower emerging from the jacket. Surprise casting, Denise Gamse Erguven. She's the film director of Mustang. A suggestive necklace with a golden snake.
C'est qui la femme Chloé cette saison?
Je crois que justement tout le mystère, c'est de ne pas la définir. Je veux plus définir la femme en fait, parce qu'à partir du moment où on la définit, on l'enferme à un endroit, et je crois que c'est l'inverse de ce qu'est une femme. Elle n'est jamais enfermée, et c'est au contraire, c'est cette idée que c'est une identité ouverte et qui est tout le temps inventée. Et c'est pour ça que j'ai fait ces collaborations avec des artistes, c'est pour ça que des artistes aussi étaient intégrés dans le show. C'est parce que ce sont des femmes qui en permanence réinventent et poussent les limites de ce qu'est la féminité, parce que c'est une expérience qui est à inventer tous les jours et qu'on ne veut pas figer, puisqu'à partir du moment où tu la figes, c'est là la femme objet.
Cyril Lalonde with a black sweater with an orange badge with Anna Karina embracing her lover in Vivre sa vie from Jean-Luc Godard. Ouh, cinéma! Xiao Wenju in a boxy coat and another flower neckline. Nike Presto Nordstorm in a classic Chloe DNA look, menswear shirt, feminine jacket with flowy beige pants. Fernanda Lee looking very cinéma noir, wearing an opened patchwork bag. Rihanna avec le plexus solaire à l'air et un autre truc très Chloé, l'arrêt au milieu. Fran Summers, coucou Fran! Wearing a framboise écrasée dress, looking like an artist about to paint ceramics in her studio and smash them just for the sound of it. Crash! Shala Monrock, she's an art consultant and style hero. New York Muse. You want to be her, she's the boss. Aoife Steinberg wearing a knitted silver dress. Marche Verhoff in a see-through number cashmere motif lace and heavy-looking bracelets. Hikong in a black dress with flower motifs and shell earrings, which can be seen as another goddess reference. Teresa Hayes en déesse des vents et des sentiments telluriques. Aji Akur in the wedding dress of the collection. Mathilde Henning, normally a wedding dress would end the collection, but it would be too simple for Natasha Ramsey-Levy, so bam, a suit. Rebecca Lee Longendijk wears mountain boots. The Chloe girl goes horse riding in the Himalaya and she falls in love with a sexy English eco-warrior farmer she meets under the moonlight. He's reading Lord Byron while drinking homemade whiskey. He's called Constantin. How could she resist? Oh. Ariane Labed, une actrice de cinéma et de théâtre multiprimée, looking casually inspiring. Sedona Lecce in a chiffon plissé soleil dress, goddess alert. Another heroic fantasy wedding dress for Sarah Brown. Lily Tani closes the show with a chiffon dress worn with boots because she might leave before the end of the wedding ceremony. And why? Because she's jamais sûre and she always wants to surprise everybody, even her wife.
Qu'est-ce que pensez-vous de Natasha?
J'ai beaucoup d'admiration pour Natasha. On a travaillé ensemble très longtemps, on a travaillé ensemble 16 ans. J'ai beaucoup d'affection et d'admiration pour son travail. Je pense qu'elle a une proposition vraiment singulière qui lui appartient vraiment. Et c'est toujours un plaisir de découvrir chaque saison ce qu'elle fait. Donc je suis très heureux d'être là ce matin à nouveau. Je suis toujours ravi d'être là, à ses côtés.
C'est très élégant, très féminin, c'est chic, c'est sobre, en même temps c'est singulier. Enfin, c'est la classe, quoi.
The ultimate compliment is from InStyle Magazine's Laura Brown.
We were making noises. We were like,
Ellie Goulding.
I was so excited to be it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Congratulations. To bomb in. That was so beautiful. Thank you very much.
Ai Tominaga. Marion Verboom, she's a sculptor who did the fantastic totems. French cinema icon Isabelle Huppert is so discreet, she surprises Natasha Ramsey-Levy.
Vous êtes la première? Oui, là je suis la dernière. C'était super, Natacha. Merci. Merci Isabelle. How are you? Because how are you? I love everything. Oh my god. You are gorgeous. What a beauty.
things that were so beautiful.
Good. We'll make them for you.
Can I go to the boutique on Saturday?
Yes, of course.
Kate Boswell.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's amazing. We were all sitting there going, all the things, please, whatever.
This was my Chloe report for the season. Please leave a comment about something else than my accent. It's not an accent, it's a lifestyle. And subscribe to my channel for more fashion shows, fashion shishi, fashion shasha, fashion chicha.